This is the Jayhawk Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
Welcome to the upper patio of the South Gym inside Jesup High School, Jesup Community School District, as we are ready for a doubleheader tonight. BCLUW in town for boy-girl doubleheader that'll take place here very, very shortly. As you can see the players on the floor heading towards their benches, officials coming out towards the center, and we'll have the starting lineups happening very shortly here on the Jayhawk Sports Network with the varsity girls and boys basketball doubleheader. And Luke Baldwin absent tonight in our patio space. I'll be flying solo in the girls' game, and then Jason Pilcher, once he hangs up his coaching whistle on the bench in the assistant end for the girls, he'll make his way up here for our boys' game, and we'll have Jason join us. Used to hearing Jason for football, but we'll get him up here for basketball. Let's head over to the public address announcer, Dan Fox, for our starting lineups.
From BCLUW High School. Jesup High School proudly supports and practices good sportsmanship by supporting your team, respecting the abilities of the opposition, and the decisions of the officials. You can create an environment that is reflective of the community. Be a class act, be a good sport, be a winner in the game of sportsmanship. Please welcome tonight's game officials, Daniel Derlin, Rich Ripley, and Jonathan Morrow. And now the starting lineup for the Comets. A senior, number 13, Lizzie Garber. A senior, number 25, Presley Engel. A junior, number 33, Allison Engel. A senior, number 35, Bedulia Messerly. A junior, number 53, Chloe Walter. And now for our Jayhawks, a sophomore, number 5, Lainey Pilcher. A junior, number 10, Alexis Larson. A sophomore, number 20, Kylie Winter. A junior, number 23, JC Lang. A sophomore, number 24, Sailor Youngblood. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor our nation and flag while paying respect to our men and women in uniform around the world who protect our liberties and way of life with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the national anthem played by the Jesup High School Orchestra as we are set to go for high school basketball tonight, and a little quieter than we're used to. At least, I guess this season we're somewhat used to it. Unfortunately, still hard to trying to adapt to that. But again, there's new attendance policies that went into effect. That it was now tickets and household that are able to come as far as each player, manager, coach for tonight's game. So if you're looking across and are just joining in for the first time or still have a hard time remembering where's everybody at, there's a pandemic going on. I don't know if anybody's aware of that or not. There's a virus. So we're fighting through it. Jayhawks are strong, and it's been a great year so far as the school year goes, and as we get into the spring here of 2021, or at least this semester as it starts here next week. Hopefully continue all the way through the completion of this semester. So Jesup coming in ranked 12th overall in the latest poll, which was actually on December the 23rd in Class 2A from the Iowa Girls Athletic Association, facing off against the squad you see on the floor right now, the Comets, on the other side of the conference from BCLUW 3-5 coming in, Jesup 7-1, and the Comets will be the first one on the board as they get the points stacked up there. 2-0, and Jesup with a very different lineup tonight. And we'll talk through that here in just a minute as that shot goes up and no good off the hands of Messerly. And we'll see that whistle, or hear that whistle blown on the left end of the floor as we're high up on the patio. Looking to your left, we're going to that south basket. Looking to the right, to the north. And here comes BCLUW. Across the floor with Angle. This is their first game after break. They have not played since December the 18th. Beat East Marshall that time 55-30. J.C. Lang with it. Now Alexis Larson running key up top. You'll notice we're missing somebody out there we're used to seeing with Amanda Treptow. So she is not playing tonight. So she hopefully will return soon. Larson dribbling that ball top of the key. Trying back into it, and ball's going to get loose, and there comes Pilcher. She'll hang on to that from going out of bounds. Jesup looking for their first opportunity to score. Pilcher's shot no good, gets her own rebound, gets away from a potential jump possession, and here's Larson double teamed outside with Lang. Up, no good, back of the rim, no good. Comets try to pull it down. They eventually will come back with it. Pull that board in from Engel. So we have Presley Engel as well as Allison Engel out there tonight. 6:15 to go. First quarter, girls doubleheader. First game coming out after holiday break. Jesup looking for the first score, and there's a deep shot right side from Messerly, no good, and Pilcher on her own. Goes all the way to the end of the floor, going to see it stripped away, but is going to draw the foul. Messerly will ding with her first personal foul tonight. Pilcher stepping up, free throw shooter. She's got a 72.3% free throw ranking right now. Drops that in, improve on that. As a team, Jesup's 87 of 123 on the season. Right through, drop that in again as Pilcher will tie things up for Jesup. Good running solo tonight. Luke Baldwin able to join us. Jason Pilcher will be up here in the patio for the boys game when that takes place. Foul for Jesup is going to send the Comet players to the free throw line. That comes up. Walter we'll see that first one drop in. Back of the rim, no good. Kylie Winter with the ball. Pilcher across that timeline. Kick it back out. And getting the nod on the start tonight, Kayler Youngblood. Have that hole in that lineup with Treptow unable to play tonight. Pilcher into the paint, right side, rolls around, doesn't drop. Comets will pull that down for that change of possession. And here comes Allison Engel. Back towards the Jayhawks, right to left in front of us. Pilcher ducks in, she tries the attempt, that doesn't work either. Lady Pilcher, 15 points on average per game, 50.6% from the field. There's a long three attempt, doesn't go. Out of the hands of Presley Engel. And there's Larson in the paint. Kick it back to Pilcher. And we're going to see just a little extra step on that travel, and it will be Comets ball. Starters again for Jesup. Pilcher, Larson, Winter, Lang, and Youngblood. Winter getting that nod also in that starting lineup. Shot goes up, count that in. BCLUW extend that lead, 6-2 now. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Jesup just struggling offensively. And there's the ball back in possession of Jesup. Youngblood crossing midcourt. Pilcher's going to take it on her own, and she will drop it in. Gets a little tighter. 6-4 now. Pilcher has all the points. Ball's loose from Lang. It's going to be possession with Jesup, and Pilcher will do the inbound. So Kylie Winter coming back in the game. We did see Natalie O'Connor on the floor as well. Larson with that left-handed dribble. Winter open down low, trying to remain that way. Bounce over to Lang. Far corner to O'Connor. O'Connor sees it off the rim, no good. Pilcher will strip it away, tries to force it up. She can't get it. Another offensive board not going to come towards Jesup's way. And Winter going to hustle back on defense. O'Connor is going to come up and meet Alicia Engel at the arch. Force that shot inside. Larson's going to knock it away. And another deep three doesn't happen. Does not happen for the Comets and Garber. But give credit to Natalie. She goes all the way to the end of the floor. Comes off the bench. She's got 2 points. We're tied up at 6. But the Comets quick to respond. And Chloe Waters, a junior center, she gets a basket right in there to make it an 8-6 game. 2:40 to go. First quarter. Very quick ball game as Jesup has struggled offensively. And you can see it's hard when you're missing one of your leading scorers with Amanda Tripto, the junior, who's been a 3-year starter. Averages 14.4 points per game, 37.8 from the field, a 26% free throw shooter. Again, not in tonight's game. We look forward to having her back soon. Looking ahead to the schedule to come for Jesup. Back here on Friday nights. Actually, they'll be on the road come Thursday. They'll head up to Charles City. And then Friday have Union here at home. Jesup with a score gets their first lead tonight. And the Comets not afraid to shoot it either. Give that basket to Garber. And then Kylie Winter, she'll respond as well. Trying to play some solid defense on the Jesup end of things. BCLUW very comfortable moving that ball around that arch. Force that shot inside, or the pass inside. Doesn't get in the hands of Engel, Presley Engel. Jesup will have the ball as we make some substitutions coming in. Katie Hill enters the game. Junior 5'10" center. O'Connor baseline with confidence. Can't make the shot yet. She gets the rebound, and we're going to see a foot on the line. It'll go back towards, actually, no, it'll be an issue with BCLUW in there. And Jesup quick on the inbound, has Larson to Lang to make that drop. 1:18 to go, first quarter. 13-10. Little mix-up on the inbound or where that needs to be. What was that again? Oh, player had a necklace on, so I had to stop the game, take that necklace off. Angle up top. We're laying left side, but we're going to see an offensive foul. A little bit of a charge in there. So Borsch Rash in the game now for BCLUW, under a minute to play. Lone dribbler with Pilcher does find Lang. O'Connor down in the corner. Back to Pilcher. Back of the rim, no good. Winter tries to pull that down, and almost a battle between Pilcher and Winter. Who is going to get that ball? Fighting each other with one Comet in there. Possession does go towards the Comets. 48.1 seconds to go. And we will have Garber come back in the game, as well as Sydney Anderson, a freshman. Garber gets that inbound, but they will trust that to Allison Engel to run point, set things up here in the last half minute of the first quarter. 30 seconds. Here comes Messerly, gets double teamed on that baseline. And here Coach Conrad in the background. Deep three comes up, no good from Allison Engel. Jesup has in the last 15 seconds. Pilcher can't make this shot, but Kylie Winter with a follow-up. Chase, she gets it in for her fourth point of the night. 15-10, Jesup, ball out of bounds. Jesup will get that ball back with 2.4 seconds to go. Pilcher on the inbound. Comets will bring two into that backcourt. Quick bounce to Larson. Is she going to have time? Nope, just going to take it on the conservative end. And Jesup with the advantage, 15-10, as we go into the second quarter here in Jesup tonight with a doubleheader, as you have the Nickel West versus the Nickel East in this contest. Looking at the history of these two teams, both did compete last year, almost a year ago. Jesup had the win, 53-39. They took 19 off back in 2018. They played, and Jesup had the advantage, 59-34. BCLUW last beat Jesup back in November of 2017. They won two in a row in that series. They beat them 35-30. But there was about a 3 or 4 year break in there. They played in 2014, and the Comets had the victory then, 41-31. So 7-3 overall in the historical matchup column as we look to the varsity bound stats. Leading score right now, Pilcher has 4 points, as well as Winter for Jesup. And record right now showing Waters on the BCLUW end of things with 3 points. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Clayberg up in the upper patio tonight. Eric Clark on camera. Anthony Baugh was running things, but I think he went on strike. He left. Luke Baldwin not with us tonight, but we will have Jason Pilcher join us for the boys' game. Jesup right off the bat gets their score to make it 17-10. 7:20 to go. First half, missed shot by the Comets. And there's a lean in from Pilcher. She'll find it, drops it in. Angle, she's got that ball. They'll work it around the arch for the Comets. Horse Rash caught inside, and Pilcher will take that away. But we are going to see a foul inside, and they're going to count it against the Comets. And here comes Sailor Youngblood into the game. J.C. Lang will have a seat. Alicia Angle. Mass changes with some personnel right now. Comets making their adjustment, moving their positions in. And Jesup against BCLUW tonight. Girls basketball, first game after holiday break. See Jesup with that advantage. It was a slow start for them. BCL got out of the gate with fire, and Jesup had to play a little catch-up. Mesterly comes baseline looking for an opportunity. Garber will get that pass, and now BCUW will see a three drained in from Angle. That is her second one of the night. Tightens up that score. Ball out of bounds. Going to come off the hands of BCUW. And Natalie O'Connor inbound in front of the Jesup fans. And now Larson will set up the game and set up the play. O'Connor and Youngblood into motion, but Pilcher will get the nod, gets the shot, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, back out to Larson, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Pilcher pulls down another one. She tries to dig in between two Comets, and they're going to give her a call on the travel. That's her second one tonight. This is down low, change some things up a little bit. As BCLW will hand that ball back over to Jesup. We will see Clark, who had been in the game. Katie Clark in there. She'll come and have a seat. Now on the floor, Pilcher, Lang, Larson, Sailor Youngblood, and Kylie Winter. All starters in there. 5:30 to go first half. And foul. He is charged against the Comets as Lainey Pilcher drives in there looking for another score, but does draw that foul. Third team foul against the Comets. Back of the rim, no good. Timeout wanted on the floor as the Comets will take that 30-second timeout, and Coach Conrad has that board out, trying to adapt to what he's seeing the Comets come at his squad with. As we talked about, looking at the schedule here this week, JV varsity girls basketball, Charles City coming up on Thursday. They'll be here for the boy-girl doubleheader on Friday. next week back at it. Sumner Fred on the 12th on Tuesday, and Wapsie Valley travel up there. Always a interesting matchup, no matter what team you've got. That'll be Friday up at Wapsie Valley. Missed opportunity, sends it back towards Jesup's end, and we're going to see a double dribble come in against Larson. A little bit of a hurry on her end. to 13 Jayhawks. Dish in and make that count. Engel gets that basket. She's unofficially have 8 points so far tonight. Under 5 minutes. Take that one away. Garber very aggressive on the defensive end of things. Comets will hang on to it. Engel gets that inbound. Quick in that corner side with Engel, and the corner three drops. It will put her with double numbers right now, unofficially at 11 points. BCLUW takes that ball back again. Force it up, doesn't work for Engel. Jesup will have it, Sailor Youngblood with it. Pilcher gets across the midcourt. J.C. Lang catches that ball on her fingertips. Outside shot, no good. Sailor trying for that rebound. That'll send Jesup back on defense. Four-minute mark. BCLUW again likes that outside shot, and they get it to go again. Waters with that basket makes it 20-20. We've tied things up. BCLUW came out of the gate strong. It took a little while for Jesup to tie things up. Jesup took a 15-10 lead at the quarter and extended that early on in the second quarter. And the Comets making their way back, but we're going to see a foul inside. And this will give Larson a chance to break that tie for Jesup. So the Youngblood will have a seat. They'll shift Kylie Winter to that backcourt. Natalie O'Connor comes in off the bench. Takes her spot in the lane. Free throw up from Larson, no good. O'Connor, she jumps in there right away, grabs it. Pilcher on her own, ducks in, high off the board, comes through the glass and through the hoop. 8 points for Laney. Outside shot, looking for another one. Engel takes a free throw length shot, no good. Bounces off of Pilcher, does land in the hands of Engel again, and a whistle is blown. And we will see Jesup get dinged with that, and it'll be Laney Pilcher's foul. Second team foul of the night for Jesup. Free throw up and in. Alicia Engel, 12 points so far, or Allison Engel. That one sinks in through as well. 13 points for her tonight. Been leading this team, 15.4 points per game, 38% from the field. Rebound back in the hands of Winter after that missed shot. Now Larson's going to set some things up. Lang wetting in the wing. Dish into Winter. Tries to get past Waters. But Waters right in there, and love to see Kylie force through a little bit with her height and get that ball up into that hoop. 2:45 to go, first half. Deep shot. Doesn't work for Garber. But there's Pilcher on the rebound. She'll take it the full length of the floor. Dish it off to Lang. Lang misses the shot. Pilcher again with a rebound. Takes a bounce, goes to the hoop again. Can't make it happen, but we're going to see Pilcher step on the paint outside of the court, and it'll be Comets ball. 22-22. .225 to go in this contest. Comets have it. Outside with Bosch Rash. Deep shot goes in with Waters. Take her to 8 points. O'Connor with it. Takes a forceful dribble to that baseline. Kick it out to Larson. She tries the three. No good off the rim. Duck in there with Clark trying to pull in that rebound as she's in the game now. Coach Conrad going deeper on his bench tonight. And the Comets get their rebounds, get their shots, and Waters coming through again, 10 points for her. Pilcher, missed shot, unable to convert again after she gets that rebound. Comets with that 4-point advantage. Ball's going to come off of O'Connor's hands, and it will be BCLUW's ball, and inbounded with Garber. Takes it to the backcourt, crosses that midcourt. O'Connor aggressive on defense, going to get held up on a pick, and right to the hole, right to the basket is Allison Engel, as she will get unofficially her 15th point of the night. And there's a turnover from Jesup, and Pilcher will stick in behind and knock that ball out of bounds behind that basket, and the Comets still with possession. 1 minute to play, first half. Garber on the inbound. We've seen this sent up before as Engel's in that corner. Garber plays with some confidence up top, dishes it off to Engel. Missed shot, 49 seconds to go. And out of the reach of Lang to force that pass. Coming up at halftime, we'll review scoring and step away from the mic at halftime before we get into the second half. And just a reminder, we'll have the boys basketball game coming up against the Comets following this one. Be a different setup on Facebook and as well as on YouTube. Thanks for everybody following along tonight, no matter if you're a Comet fan, Jayhawk fan, or just a high school fan of interest. And you can follow along on YouTube or on Facebook. Allison Engel. She gets that ball back and forth to her, and it's 17 points for her. Pushing 10 seconds. First half, dish to Winner. Goes up strong. Can't get the ball to drop, so she will go to the free throw line with Jesup down 30-22. Jesup has not scored for about 3 or 4 minutes. Back the rim, no good. So far, BCLUW outscoring Jesup 12-7 this quarter. Winner does drop that one in on the free throw. As she catches the back end of it. Straight pass is going to give Pilcher a last-second attempt here to tighten that margin. And I would say the officials were pretty generous on not blowing that whistle here in the last 2 seconds, but Pilcher's attempt at the basket, no good, as they will go to the locker room 30-23, and you can see some frustration on their faces. Granted, you look at when you're without the services of your second leading scorer with Amanda Tremptil, the 3-year starter, junior guard. You gotta, she's really that leader on the floor that helps keep some things together and rally the troops to gain some focus. But you got to give credit for the players on the floor that are putting in the work that we've seen tonight between Pilcher and Larson and Winter and Lang, Youngblood, O'Connor, and Clark all coming out Leading scorer right now for Jesup is Laney Pilcher with 8 points. Kylie Winter has 5, 3 for Larson, 2 for O'Connor, 2 for Lang. On the BCLUW end of things, 17 points right now for Allison Angle, the junior. 10 points for Waters. Basket in there for Garber, but Garber's been pretty good on the assist end of things as well as on defense. Again, this is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Thank you for joining in tonight as we will step away from the microphones right now. Again, flying solo, I'm Nate Clayberg tonight up here with Anthony Baugh and Eric Clark. We'll have Jason Pilcher join us to help with the call of the boys' game that will follow coming up probably about, hour and 15 minutes from now. We'll return to the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology in just about 7 or 8 minutes.
Shut up and sit down. And sit down. Shut up and sit down. And sit down. sit down. Shut up and sit down. Romantic, isn't it? Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Back on the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology as we are set to go for second half action. The boys contest, BCLUW, will follow this one. And if you're used to following our broadcast or are new to it, we'll put a reminder in that we'll close out this Facebook event or the YouTube event, and there'll be a new item that comes up with the boys game that will follow. Right now, the Comets looking to advance on their lead on the Jayhawks on the Jayhawks' home floor. After the first quarter, the Jayhawks did have the advantage, 15-10. But the Comets took over here in that second quarter with a 30-23 advantage, as you see on the scoreboard. And we're underway in the second half. Again, I'm Nate Claybird. Luke Baldwin not up here tonight. He found some sort of logical excuse that we'll give him tonight. Although I did get word that he said he's helping out at home, but his dad said he offered to help. So I think maybe Luke just didn't want to join us tonight. I think Eric is taking it somewhat personal. Jesup working towards that north basket. Down low, Kylie Winter, who gets the start along with O'Connor, Pilcher, Larson, as well as Lang. Shot left side. Garber confident with that shot. Misses it. And now Lang takes that same opportunity at the Jesup end of the floor. Larson puts it up, and she will draw the foul on that shot. Send her to the free throw line. Give a special shout out to Brian Larson, who's hopefully listening along or watching along. Help you get better. Get back to watching in person hopefully soon. 30-23 our score as we're waiting for both of these teams, especially Jesup, to see when they can get the first points on the board. Larson misses 2 free throws right there. 7:06 to go, third quarter. Mesterly with the dribble, looking it into Waters. They look to reset that offense. Mesterly, she'll take a long 3 off the rim, no good. Comets very, very confident in their shooting. Open shot down floor to Larson. She'll draw that other foul. Good word now. Looks like Alabama's Devontae Smith wins the Heisman Trophy tonight. Just seeing that come in. 6:46 to go, third quarter. A minute 14 seconds into this, still no score from either squad. But Larson will change that with that free throw. Here comes Garber. She's going to get held up and draws the foul. And Lang will get dinged on that one. Jesup with their first team foul of the second half. And Garber, again, a senior forward, 5'9". Drops that one in as well. Garber leads the team in assists, almost three assists per game with the 3-5 Comets. Jesup coming in tonight 7-1, and the 12th place ranking in the state in Class 2A from the girls' union. Jesup giving up that possession back towards the Comets. 6:21 to go. Third quarter. Mesterly pushes it over to Garber, left side. Cross court, find the hands of Engel. Then with Garber. And again, the Comets confident in their shooting as Allison Engel takes a deep shot, takes her to 20 points with under 6 minutes to play. Larson, hard pass to Lainey Pilcher. Goes in the paint, draws the foul. She will go to the free throw line to shoot two. That'll be the third team foul, and we're going to see BCLUW want a timeout. And they want a full timeout. The coach for the Comets, he says he wants that full timeout here in Jesup tonight. Looking ahead to what is next on the schedule for the Jayhawks. Again, this is the first game coming out of break. They ended right before the holidays with a win against Columbus at Waterloo, 52-37. Thursday night, be at Charles City for a JV varsity game. The boy-girl doubleheader coming up on Friday against Union. And then just looking ahead to next week, Tuesday night it's Sumner Fred, and then 1 week from Friday, it'll be Wapsie Valley. Just kind of looking down through the schedule. Don't want the season to wish away just yet. Great that we can keep our teams playing and in action. Just looking at the conference standings. So far, Dyke New Hartford leads the NICL East with a 6-0 record. Jesup in second place with a 5-1 record. Columbus Catholic at 4-2. Denver at 3-2. AP at 3-3. Hudson 3-4 in conference play. Sumner Fred at 3-4. Union at 1-5. Wapsie Valley rounds out the standings at 0-6. Free throw from Pilcher, no good. 35-24, Jesup still playing some catch-up. confidence coming in with that dribble. Allison Engel drives to the hoop. Draws the foul. Should get a chance to again go to the free throw line. Engel, their leading scorer this season, 15.5 points per game, 70.3% from the free throw line. Take her second attempt. That one rolls away. Pilcher right in there to pull it down. South to north. Larson has it up top. Down the corner again with Larson with it. O'Connor dribbles back around with J.C. Lang in her hands. And give credit on a big three for the Jayhawks. 9-point margin. Garber has it, but now but Lady Pilcher wants it more, but she's going to get caught on a travel. I think she was just trying to get away. O'Connor knocks that one away. Natalie didn't get the start tonight, but man, I've been impressed with her play tonight. Focused, knows the role she needs to play tonight without Trupto on the floor. Everybody's having to step up a little bit more on the leadership end of things, not just on scoring. And BCLUW again forcing that ball inside, and Waters able to see it drop in. Pilcher gets by Messerly, looking for Youngblood, and a travel from Lainey Pilcher. Turn that back over to the Comets. 4:30 to play, third quarter. We had a very quick first half. And there's a travel from Presley Engel on the Comets. Pilcher steps over that midcourt. O'Connor wide open left side. Nice little jump on that left. Give her up to 7. Puts the 4-minute mark. Engel high up, comes baseline. O'Connor, or actually J.C. Lang says no. Shot deep, no good from Waters, and the Jayhawks will have it. Alexis Larson across midcourt. Deep to O'Connor. Larson back to Pilcher, ducks inside the paint, forces it through, can't get it to drop. Messerly on the rebound. Pilcher hangs in there defensively, trying to get that goal back for the Jayhawks. Engel, missed pass on some pressure, comes out in front of the Comet bench. 3:31 to go. Jesup still a 9-point margin. They struggle to get past. Nice play for the Jayhawks. Tighten that up a little bit more, now to 6. Three minutes to play. Down low, Waters. Wow. Looking for a defensive whistle, but she takes the travel, takes a couple extra steps in there. She sees that pressure. Larson back to Lang. Lang sees the double team, keeps pushing that ball forward. Now to Pilcher, bounce into Sailor Youngblood, and it's going to get out of her reach and out of bounds. Does come off. It looked like the foot of one of the Comet players. And now Larson on the inbound. From the K behind the board. So a delay of game warning is what the officials are saying, and the Comet coach is questioning that because you had Allison Engel reach over that out of downs line. That's a no-no, not a foul, but a delay. And then Pilcher, she's trying to make something happen offensively, trying to tighten up that margin. She does drive the foul. That'll give the 4th-team foul for the Comets. And Pilcher looking to go to the free throw line. And improve of her standing right now. She's a 72.3% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Pilcher with a quick dribble. Gets one to fall, one doesn't. 5-point game. Trying to find that focus. Dish off to Waters is not going to find its way to some black jerseys. But J.C. Lang weaving traffic on the dribble. Back to Pilcher. Larson wide open. Three-pointer. Set up, dropped it in. 3-point game. Lang covering defense on Garber. Okay, they're going to say a 2-point. They're going to say 2 points with Larson there. Take her to 9. Angle wide open. Look to force that shot inside to Anderson. And that time, Pilcher does what she's been trying repeatedly to do and finds success there. She drives it to the hoop. Tied up at 38. O'Connor looking to get the rebound, and we're going to see her get fouled, and Jesup will have the ball back. Clark will make her way back in the game. And we will see Presley Engel enter the game as well, with Anderson having his seat. And Sailor Youngblood on the bench for the Jayhawks. O'Connor with a dribble across midcourt, dish off to Lang. Now Pilcher finds some pressure inside, but it'll move on the pick or the stop from Waters. That's going to be the 6th team foul for the Comets. And we are going to see another substitution come in. This time it'll be Katie Hill, the junior, for the Comets, as well as Kylie Winter will find her way. Pilcher's free throw in gives her unofficially 12 points. Quick dribble, put it up with Pilcher right through there on the rail. She's at 13. And a 2-point lead for Jesup. Jesup doing great defensively, stopping any opportunity there. Jesup can't make anything happen there end of the floor. Jesup has outscored the Comets this quarter so far 18-16. Messerly outside shot. She's going to draw that foul. That'll be the 15th foul for the Jayhawks, and Messerly will go to the free throw line. She has yet to score tonight for the Comets. Banks that one in. Couple more practice dribbles. Up, back of the rim, no good. Nestle yeah, she does get her own rebound. Larson's trying to take that thing away from her. Lang had made her way all the way back to the other end of the floor, but came back, and you see a wide open Allison Elndel take a three-point shot. Takes her to 24, and the Comets go back ahead. O'Connor, right side to Lang, wide open three, no good off the rim, backboard, no good, ends in the hands of the Comets, and Hill. Out the common end of the floor against the Jayhawks. And that'll be Alexis Larson. That'll be the 16th foul for the Jayhawks. 8 seconds to go. Third quarter. Messerly quick on the inbound. Can't make this shot. Kylie Winter pulls it down. I'm not sure they're going to. Gets taken away. Messerly grabs that, tries to put a quick shot up with 0.2 seconds to go, and gets fouled on that shot. And Larson will ding her again. 17th foul for Jesup, 0.2 seconds to go. Messerly at the free throw line. Extend that lead a little bit more. Messerly hadn't scored all game until the last 30 seconds. Owen slides right in there again, too. 0.2 seconds to go. Clark into Larson, and there's not going to be enough time to get a shot off, as that's the end of 3 full quarters. Jayhawks led the first quarter 15-10. Comets headed at halftime 30-23. After 3, Comets 44, Jayhawks 40. As we close out number 3, and the Comets with that 22-18 advantage, again through the first 3 quarters of play. Looking at other schedules later this week, middle school wrestling at Wapsie Valley on Thursday. Middle school boys basketball at home at Dyke New Hartford. Middle school girls basketball on the road to Dyke New Hartford. High school wrestling will be on the road to Union. And again, a reminder, JV varsity girls basketball at Charles City. Boy-girl varsity doubleheader, JV doubleheader as well on Friday against Union. And then varsity wrestling at the BGM tournament coming up this Saturday. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock on the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Kleberg up in the upper patio of the South Gym with Anthony Bond, Eric Clark, Luke Baldwin, making the choice to be the best husband there ever was tonight. Stay home with his sweetheart. I'm sure that was his logical choice. Jason Pilcher will join us for the boys' game. O'Connor looks to the 3, but takes an extra step. Comets have Garber with it. Garber yet to have a basket go down here in the second half, at least a field goal wise. Waters sinks that one in there. These teams statistically match up pretty well as that second free throw drops in. Great shot for Jesup. trying to stay in it. Hawks back with the ball. Pilcher pulls up from outside, off the board, around the rim, no good. Comes out of bounds, and it will come off either Sailor Youngblood or Alexis Larson. 6:41 to go in the game. Comes the inbound. Wide open far side. As Presley Angle gets the touch on it. Messerly in the left corner to Angle. Here's Allison Angle with the ball. Leading scorer on this squad. Lang, Pilcher, she'll try a three. I wonder if her foot was on the line, but they're going to give it to her. That should put her at about 16 points. And BCLUW wants a timeout. Their coach will want the 30-second timeout. 6:13 to play here in this boy-girl doubleheader. Girls game tonight are happening right now. Boys getting prepared to come on the floor here very shortly. I would anticipate a tip-off of pushing 8 o'clock. And if you're following on either Facebook or on YouTube, we'll close out this post or this link, and there'll be a boys post that comes up for you to select to watch that contest. Comets with the ball. Angle. Covered closely by O'Connor. Messerly comes in, goes to the hole, can't get it, but Kylie Winter gets that rebound, goes to the floor, but they're going to call her for the travel. The Comets get a chance to reset with Allison Angle. And there's Waters, dribbles off her foot. Lang comes in trying to get that. Actually Garber with the ball. She can't make the shot. Rebound to Larson. Slows down that dribble. Push over to Pilcher. And Larson now steps back of the play. Letting her teammates find the positions they need to be in. Lang comes near side, picks up that pass. Little dish into Pilcher, triple team, finds a way inside. Can't draw the foul, can't get the basket. And now Messerly, no-look pass at the other end to Presley Angle. And Presley will get her first basket of the night. And there's another turnover as a heave up from Presley Angle goes over the backboard, and Jesup a little thankful right there. They're going to get the ball back. Got to be paying attention. Pilcher had quite a bit of momentum going. Got held up on that. Messerly had the inbound and another travel. We've seen a ton of travels tonight, both ends of the floor. Control the ball, but controlling your feet. Pressure on that defense from the Comets. They're keying in on Pilcher because they know she is not afraid to go inside. Here comes O'Connor. Coming to that right side. Larson, no look over left side to Lang. Now bring it to O'Connor, working the arch. Waters down, or Kylie Winters down low. Looking to get open, but Lang will attempt the three, can't get it to go. Waters pulls down that rebound. Here's Messerly on the dribble. Left side to Garber, and another travel. 4:26 to go. Bounce to Pilcher. Comes across that hawk. Behind her, Lang open, but so is O'Connor, and she hits the three. 10 points for her. Jayhawks ahead, 49-48, 4 minutes to go. Now Garber. Wow, that looked like it wanted to roll away, but it came back, rolled through. That's 3 points there. 50-49. Pilcher, intended receiver from Larson. Messerly takes it away. Wide open right side to Engel. Who's coming nearer? Engel says, I'll take it on my own. Back up top to Waters. And there's another straight on deep shot from Garber. No good. Rebound to the Jayhawks. Lang holds it up, gets it over to Pilcher. O'Connor wide open. Does she do it again? Yes, she does. Takes her to 13 points. Gonna need the turnovers, gonna need the defensive pressure. Garber. Down to Waters, baseline, pushing back into Winter, and she makes it fall. 16 for her, tied up at 52. O'Connor hangs on to that, 3 in a row. Why not? Why not? 16 points. And it looked on the inbound, a little bit of an issue. That little push on Pilcher is going to result in a free throw attempt for BCLUW, as they are in the bonus with Jesup's 9 team fouls. Free throw no good, and Kylie Winter pulls down the rebound and draws the foul. And Garber, I believe it was Garber, that's going to get dinged with that foul, the 7th team foul. We'll have Jesup in the bonus. And Kylie Winter at the free throw line. There's the sophomore. Can't get the first one to drop. And there's Allison Engel with it. She's going to take it all the way to the other end. Can't get it to go. Winter dishes it off to Pilcher after that rebound. Push up to Natalie O'Connor. She's going to go on her own inside, off the board. Makes it full. 18 points for Natalie O'Connor. First off the bench, but first in scoring. There's Waters. Trying to force the pass. Engel can't hang on to it. O'Connor gets it, but then Messerly takes it back. Down low, out of the reach of Garber, as they were in too much of a hurry, it'll look like. Under 2 minutes to play. 57-52. Full timeout being taken on the floor right now. Coming up, boys contest, as we'll see the Jayhawks in the direction of head coach Joe Smines. Coming up here very shortly. Before break, tight loss to Appleton Parkersburg, 84-83. Lost to Dyke New Hartford, 88-64. Coming tonight with that record of 5-3 overall, 2-3 in conference play. BCLUW Comets, actually rewind this on the Jesup side, before break, ended with a powerful victory over Don Bosco, 85-38 over Gilbertville. They played up at Upper Iowa against Turkey Valley, 76-59 in December as well. The Comets, 3-4 overall, 2-2 in the NICL West. Before break, win 56-46 over East Marshall. And also in December, a 46-42 win over North Tama. So 2-3 overall in the month of December for BCLUW and the boys, as they'll be coming up here following this contest. Larson with the ball to O'Connor. Quick on the pass. They're eyeing Pilcher off that left side. Double team there. Ball gets loose, and Lady a little aggressive right in there. And there's really that defensive pressure from BCLUW. You got to hand it to the Comets. Lang playing a little conservative with Jesup right now. And we're going to see Garber come out, try and take that ball away from Larson and draw the foul. So a timeout going to be taken, a 30-second timeout wanted by head coach Jordan Conrad, assisted by Jason Pilcher. He'll join us up here on the patio for the boys game to help on the color commentary. And this is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Thanks for joining us tonight. As we see the Jesup boys come off to our right, entering the gym, getting ready for their contest. Girls, again, back in action on Thursday as they'll be up at Charles City. Boy-girl doubleheader happening on Friday right here on the floor. With Union coming to town. If I think back, 2 or 3 years ago, we had the 5 overtimes with Union on Friday, and I think it was it you Anthony had to anxiously await for that to be done, so the archery group could set things up for that tournament. Maybe it'll be deja vu again for you. Anthony didn't seem impressed with that. Larson, free throw. Count that in. I was going to say a tight lane violation. They will count that. It was a late whistle, but Presley Angle, the top of the key, left side, far side, you can see her there, number 25. Kind of leaned in on that shot. So that gives Larson a second chance at it. Take her to 12, 59-52. 70 seconds to go. Messerly back down to Angle. There's Waters. She'll force up the three. Bounces off the rim of the board a couple times. Rebound on the hands of Allison Angle, and there's Pilcher with a rebound, and she will pull in the foul, go to the other end of the floor, and shoot free throws. Both teams in that bonus at 19 fouls apiece. 1-1 now for Pilcher. Bounces around, no good. Rebound into the hands of the Comets. Comets really owned the first part of the second half, and Jayhawks came alive here in the fourth. Missed shot by Garber. There's Natalie O'Connor. Messerly going to mess with her. Jesup hangs on to it, 30 seconds to play. Lob into Larson. Playing really conservative right now. Keep moving that ball. And Alicia Angle, not necessarily socially distanced, will draw that foul. 24 seconds to go. Drop that one in there. Delaney coming in, really a 70% plus free throw shooter. Back of the rim, no good from Pilcher. 60-52. Messerly comes baseline, and it's going to come out of bounds. off of Jesup. Looks like off of Larson. So Allison Engel with 9.8 seconds to go. We'll get this inbound from the baseline. Take it into Waters, takes a bounce, puts his shot up, draws the foul, it looks like, on Kylie Winter. She will go to the free throw line in a 1-on-1. Both these teams at 10. 10 plus on the team foul board. And Waters, who has about 16 points tonight, misses that first free throw. That one doesn't go. Actually, not a 1-on-1. That was 2 shots, 2 baskets. Deep from Allison Engel, no good. And that will, officials will say that is it. That is it. 60-52 is our final score as Jesup, who took the lead in the first quarter 15-10 after a very slow start, down at halftime 30-23, down at the end of the third quarter 44-40, but ended up winning it 60-52, and the Jayhawks will move on to a record so far in the season at 8-1 overall, and move into Thursday's non-district game or non-conference game against Charles City. That'll be the second Comet team they will see this week with the Charles City Comets. Leading scorer for the visiting BCLUW Comets, 24 points for Allison Engel, a ton of three-pointers in there, 16 points for Waters, 7 points for Garber. On Jesup's end of things, you got to give a lot of credit to Lady Pilcher, workhorse tonight. Ends up with about 18 points on the floor, 12 for Larson. But Nally O'Connor coming off the bench and scoring 18 points. She had 3 three-pointers in a row that really sealed some things for Jesup in that fourth quarter. Get our next broadcast coming up on Friday. Doubleheader, boy-girl doubleheader coming up on the Jayhawk Sports Network. We'll have it for you again coming up on Friday about 6:15, somewhere in there. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology with music provided by Ben Sound. Or you'd think I know this. I'd know this. I know this by heart. But again, music provided by bensound.com. Again, this is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Go Jayhawks and be safe.